Hey everyone, welcome to the week 2 review preview solutions video. So the first one says at an ice cream shop, one customer pays $9 for 2 sundaes and 2 milkshakes, and a second customer pays $13 for 2 sundaes and 4 milkshakes. How much do each sundae and milkshake cost? So a couple ways we can think about this. First, let's label our variables. So we'll have X be sundaes and Y be milkshakes. And we also need to write our equations. So the first customer bought 2 sundaes and 2 milkshakes, and they paid $9. And the next customer bought 2 sundaes and 4 milkshakes, and they paid $13. So we can do this problem also by substitution, we can use any of the methods from class. But how about we use the substitution method, and then we will look at the graphing method. So we've got these two equations here. We've got 2x plus 2y equals 9 and 2x plus 4y equals 13. So let's get one variable isolated so we can substitute it. So we've got 2x plus 2y equals 9. I'll subtract 2x on both sides here and then divide by 2. Okay, so now we know what y is equal to. We know that y is negative 1x plus 4.5. So we can go ahead and take the other equation, 2x plus 4y equals 13, and we can go ahead and substitute that in for y. So we've got 2x plus 4 times negative 1x plus 4.5 equals 13. Okay. Let's go ahead and distribute, so that becomes minus 4x plus 4 times 4.5, 18, equals 13. 2x minus 4x, that's negative 2x. We'll go ahead and subtract 18 on both sides. 5 divided by negative 2. So x is equal to 2.5. All right, and then let's go ahead and plug that in. So if we've got y equals negative 1 times 2.5 plus 4.5, so y then would be equal to 2. So that tells me that our sundaes cost X was $2.50. Y milkshakes cost $2. Okay, and before we keep going, let's go ahead and take a look at the graphing method. So we already know that they cost $2.50 for a sundae and $2 for a milkshake, but we can look at our graph for this. Go ahead and Desmos and say, all right, we've got 2x plus 2y equals 9 and 2x plus 4y equals 13. And we can see that they do cross at 2.5 and 2. So that's a really good way to even just check your answer if you're using substitution or elimination, just to see what you end up getting. But when I'm looking at this, I do see some, pieces that we could graph as well if we just wanted to use the graphing method only. We've got parts where they intersect on the x and y axis, and we can see where they intersect with each other. So I can go ahead and do just like a little sketch of that as well. So one line was here and here. Okay, and then the other one was like right here and here. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next one. It says a gym offers 2 options for membership plans. Option A includes an initiation fee of $121 and costs $1 per day. Option B has no initiation fee but costs $12 per day. After how many days will the total cost of the gym membership plans be equal? So for option A, it says it costs $1 a day, so that's 1x plus the initiation fee, and then option B would be just 12x. Okay. Now, this is pretty much already set up for substitution because we know what y is equal to here, so we can take the 12x and plug it in for y. So really, we can just set them equal to each other and solve. Okay, so we found that x is equal to 11, and then we can go ahead and plug it into one of the equations. Let's choose 12x. Okay, so what we've learned from this is that after 11 days, both have paid $132. Now I did make a note here for the graphing method. We could type both of these into Desmos, graph both of the lines, and just look at see where they intersect. And you'll see that they intersect at 1132. So if you're just using that method, awesome, but also a good way to just check your answer. Number 3, Park Center is selling tickets for the spring musical. On the first day, they sell 50 student tickets and 30 adult tickets for a total of $650. On the second day, they sell 45 student tickets and 40 adult tickets for a total of $715. What is the price of a student ticket and what is the price of an adult ticket? So student tickets, adult tickets, I made X student, Y adult. And we're going to go ahead and make two equations here. So on the first day, they sold 50 student tickets and 30 adult tickets, and they got $650. Sorry, I have a brand new puppy, so I need to make her stop biting things. Stop it, Ella. All right, and then the second day, they sell 45 student tickets and 40 adult tickets, and that's $715. So I think the graphing method here works just fine. Let's go ahead and graph these, and then we can see where they intersect. So let's go to Desmos. And we've got 50x plus 30y, and that's equal to 650. And then we've got 45x plus 40y equals 715. So I see that they cross at 710, which tells me that student tickets are $7 and adult tickets are $10. I'm going to go ahead and go back and write that down. Okay. Number 4, it says in 1 week, a music store sold 9 guitars for a total of $3,611. Electric guitars sold for $479 each, and acoustic guitars sold for $339 each. How many of each type of guitar were sold? So I think that this would be a good one to use the elimination method. So first, I made X electric and Y acoustic guitars. And what this first part here tells me is that the music store sold 9 guitars. So that's our first equation. The electric guitars plus the acoustic guitars, they sold 9 of them. Electric guitars were $479 plus acoustic were $339, and that equaled $3,611. So for elimination, what you want to do is, like, we're trying to find a way to eliminate something, right? So I'm going to multiply this top equation here. And you could really choose either X or Y. I think I'm just going to go ahead and eliminate X first. So I'm going to times the whole top equation by negative 479. Because when I do that, this changes the top equation to negative 479X minus 479Y equals 9 times negative 479 would be negative 4311. Sorry, my puppy's crying. She's just anxious. Okay, and then the bottom equation, we can actually leave that to just stay the same, and we're going to go ahead and add them together. Okay, so when I add them together, x cancels. Negative 479 plus 339, that gives me negative 140y, equals negative 4,311 plus 3,611 would be negative 700. Divide by negative 140 on each side. So y equals 5. Okay, so let's think about that then for a second. If y is equal to 5, let's think back to our original equation. Right, so x plus 5 is equal to, actually I can write this over here. So that tells me then, you know, what plus 5 is 9? Well, that would be 4. So x is equal to 4. So how many of each type of guitar were sold? They sold 5, acoustic. And 4 electric guitars. All right. And then the last one here, a math test, is going to have 30 total questions. The test format uses multiple choice questions worth 4 points each and application questions worth 6 points each. The test has a total of 160 points. How many multiple choice questions and how many application questions are on the test? So the first part here tells me, so I labeled X for multiple choice, Y for application. It tells me that the multiple choice plus application, there's 30 questions. 4 points for multiple choice and 6 points for application with 160 points. So if we want to use, you know, there's a couple methods we could use. I think let's go ahead and use substitution. So what I'm going to do is change this one. I'll subtract x on each side, so y equals negative x plus 30. Okay, so then I can go ahead and plug it into the other one. So we've got 4x plus 6, and then we're going to plug this one in for the y. So negative x plus 30 equals 160. Okay, now 4x plus, that'd be minus 6x. Okay, and then plus 180 equals 160. It's negative 2x plus 180 equals 160. Subtract 180 on both sides. Divide by negative 2. So x would be 10. So that tells me that we've got 10 multiple choice questions. So if we've got 10 multiple choice and there's 30 questions total, then y has to be 20. Right? So we can take x plus y equals 30, 10 plus y equals 30, so that means y equals 20. So there's 10 full choice and 20 application. All right, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.